In the shadows of forgotten legends, fear still breathes. Welcome to Peculiar Bong. Before the universe existed, ancient texts describe an absolute frozen void. In this primordial darkness, time itself has no movement. This stillness is broken by the physical uncoiling of Ananta Shesha, a giant, multi-headed serpent. His first movement triggers the flow of time and the beginning of creation. In this cosmology, the massive serpent serves as the foundational bedrock of reality. His thousands of hoods support the weight of the entire physical universe, carrying the load of the earth and the planets. Here, a fearsome serpent is not a symbol of the end, but the literal foundation of existence. Down on the surface of the early earth, the narrative focus shifts to the water. The serpents are at home in the mist, the rivers, and the underground springs. Ancient art depicts these Nagas as hybrid beings. They blend the recognizable features of a human with the multi-headed, hooded power of the cobra. Their primary residence is Patala Loka, a subterranean dimension located far below the human world. It is not a place of darkness, but an enchanted realm illuminated by the glowing jewels embedded in the Naga's own hoods. Occupying the heavens as a foundation, the earth's waters as guardians, and the deep underworld as rulers, the Nagas act as the primary connectors of the ancient cosmic order. Biologically, the cobra is a silent, lethal apex predator. For early human populations, this flared hood was a source of instinctual terror. Western traditions frequently cast the serpent as a demon to be slain. In contrast, ancient Indian cultures moved to revere and worship the creature. These civilizations chose to elevate this lethal threat into a semi-divine guardian, making the cobra a centerpiece of religious life across the continent. This elevation recognizes the Naga as a manifestation of natural duality, a being that holds the simultaneous power of immediate destruction and life-giving fertility. The Puranic origin story identifies the Nagas as the 1,000 offspring of the sage Kashyapa and his wife Kadru. As their population grew, the deity Brahma sought to maintain cosmic balance on the surface. He moved the serpent race to the lowest subterranean dimension. This underworld is an enchanted paradise. Ancient texts describe it as a realm of resplendent palaces and golden gates, filled with the earth's ancestral wealth. The Nagas were assigned to be the fierce guardians of these hidden resources, watching over the gems, gold, and treasures buried within the ground. Their presence in Patala was a divine assignment of stewardship, placing the earth's hidden riches under their protection. On the surface, the Nagas act as the absolute custodians of terrestrial waters. They are believed to control the flow of rivers and the arrival of the monsoon rains. Mythology attributes them with the power of shape-shifting, allowing them to take human form to interact with mortals or share wisdom with meditating sages. This reverence for water spirits is built into the architecture of Southeast Asian empires. At sites like Angkor Wat, the imagery of the Naga literally paves the stone pathways, linking the state to the divine control of water. Mastering water was the key to agricultural survival. By guarding the springs and rivers, the Nagas became the ultimate arbiters of civilizational prosperity. Two iconic myths illustrate the tension between the Naga's destructive potential and its role as a protector. The first is the Samudra Manthan, or the churning of the cosmic ocean. This schematic illustrates the cosmic mechanics at play. The Naga king, Vasuki, allowed his body to be wrapped around a mountain to act as a churning rope, pulled by gods and demons. The friction caused Vasuki to endure extreme agony, leading him to spit a lethal venom that threatened to end all life. However, this violent churning was the exact mechanism required to extract the elixir of immortality from the depths of the ocean. This chaos is contrasted by the story of Mukalinda. When a 7-day storm threatened the meditating Buddha, this Naga king used his 7 heads to form a protective canopy, shielding the teacher from the elements. The Naga is both the source of fatal venom and the provider of ultimate salvation, embodying the unpredictable nature of the world. This reverence survives in rituals like Nag Panchami, where devotees offer milk directly to live serpents. By offering milk and lotus flowers, communities seek to ensure agricultural abundance and family protection. Over time, the focus on external snakes evolved into a mapping of the body's internal landscape. In yogic tradition, this is the concept of kundalini, a coiled, serpent-like spiritual energy that rests dormant at the base of the spine. The instinct to honor the wild forces of nature became an internal blueprint for spiritual awakening, turning the feared serpent into a symbol of inner wisdom. The Naga functions as a physical embodiment of the earth's natural forces. A serpent mirrors the behavior of a river. Both offer life-giving sustenance to the land, but both can instantly unleash violent, untamable destruction. The mythology suggests nature is not an enemy to be conquered, nor a demon to be slain. This tradition emphasizes respecting nature's boundaries and acknowledging its supremacy, rather than attempting to tame it. By integrating this feared predator into the cosmic order, the mythology builds a bridge between the untamed wilderness and the survival of the state. It suggests prosperity depends on a delicate, maintained balance with the wild forces of the earth.
Do not close your eyes. They are waiting for us.